everyone, it's Emmy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here as always. Today I am doing an updated Q&A. I haven't done one of these in like 8 months, and the last one that I did was at the beginning of March, and I think it's pretty safe to say that literally everyone's lives have changed drastically from the beginning of March of 2020 to now in November with all of the COVID craziness, just everything going on. Things have changed. Back in the Q&A from March, we had actually just moved into our new house in California. We had just gotten in. I think that we had only painted the office when I did that video. And now we're in a different house. Like, how crazy is that? But anyway, today's Q&A is gonna be a ton of fun. I asked all of my friends over on Instagram to leave me. My dog is shoving the tripod with his nose currently. I asked all of my friends over on Instagram to drop me any questions that you wanted to ask me. It could be anything at all. And I got some really good ones, some really funny ones, and a ton of questions. A ton of questions about Totally TV and the Rat Pops and the Super Pops and all of that good stuff. So I'm actually gonna do an entire Totally TV question section at the second half of this video, so stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna start with the questions that are not Totally TV related because I know that some of you don't even know what Totally TV is. So let's get started. As always, it's a good day to have a good day, so let's have a good day. Wait just a second, before we get started with the Q&A, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for new videos every single Friday. And I actually have a surprise that I'm gonna share at the end of this video. I'm gonna tell you guys about a little bit more special content that's coming up, so stay tuned to hear about the surprise. Okay guys, let's just jump right in. My dog is being so naughty right now. Stop. Our first question is, how is moving going? Well, moving went pretty well. It was definitely a lot of work, and when we moved into the house, we actually decided that we were going to repaint absolutely everything. So that did take a little bit of time. We painted for like, I don't know, 7 or 8 days straight and finally got everything painted, everything moved in. If you guys didn't see last week's video, it's one of my favorite videos that I've ever put up. It's my Christmas decorate and bake with me. As you can see, I've got a lot of my Christmas decor up, and I showed you guys all of that on last week's video, so check it out. But we are now pretty much completely moved into our Iowa home, and now we are starting to figure out our move to Nashville, which will be our final destination. We still have a lot of work to do in that arena, figuring out all of those details. But this move honestly went pretty well. Our drive here wasn't too bad. We did get stuck in a snowstorm and had to stay overnight somewhere once, but other than that, I mean, it was pretty good, and we're finally getting settled. Our business is back up and running, so all is well. Can't complain. Sticking with the moving theme, the next question is, what is your favorite part about where you live now? In Los Angeles, you don't really get to have like a big yard or outside space, and when you take your animals out, they have to be on a leash, all of that crazy stuff. Here, I can literally open my door, let the dogs run outside. When my family came over, we all got to hang out and play outside with my nieces and nephews. So just being able to enjoy the outdoors outside, like right outside of your home, way more than we did in California, is a huge bonus of being here. And I'm hoping that when we move to Nashville, we will get those same perks. There's a couple Christmas ones on here, which I'm really excited about. If you haven't caught on, I'm very excited for Christmas. It is the best time of the year. Don't argue me on that. It definitely is. Somebody asked, what is your favorite Christmas scent? That's a good one. I love like the classic Christmas, like kind of spicier cinnamony scent, and then I also love a good shortbread or sugar cookie candle. I think I have one right over here actually. Let me show you. This one is warm vanilla sugar cookie. The lid's stuck on. Oh, there we go. But oh, that is so good, and it's so cozy and just makes it smell like Christmas. Let me know what your favorite Christmas scent is. I'm very curious. Comment below because I'm a candle hoarder. I like to have lots of candles and I just like to keep our house smelling festive. What's your favorite holiday tradition? Okay, so this one's really easy for me. My mom and honestly my whole family loves Christmas. We get so excited about it, and ever since we were really, really little, we would wake up super early on Christmas morning and come downstairs to see our big piles of presents from Santa Claus and our stockings. And I'm talking like early. Like we used to wake up at like 3 a.m. Now we still wake up at like 5 a.m. And then we sit there and open our gifts one by one so that everybody can see what everybody else got. It's a lot of fun. So that's definitely my favorite Christmas tradition, is Christmas morning at my parents' house. One more Christmas question that I have: what is at the top of my Christmas list? This is a really good question. From Colton this year, I actually asked for a piano keyboard so that I can start playing and recording music. We were actually just looking at them this morning, and it probably won't be like a surprise Christmas gift that I actually get on Christmas. We might order it like today or tomorrow actually, so I'll probably have it like next week, but that is going to be a really fun gift from him and I can't wait to use it. Some of the other things that I'm asking for: I asked for monogrammed like winter boots and a monogrammed carry-on bag with my new monogram, which is going to be ERR once I get married. But I thought having like a cute monogrammed carry-on bag would be so fun for like our honeymoon and any traveling that we do after the wedding. So I asked for that. Fingers crossed that Santa comes through and brings it to me. We'll find out. I'll actually link it below so you guys can figure out what I'm talking about. But other than that, I have like clothes, jewelry, makeup products all on my list. And actually, I'll just go ahead and link everything so that you guys can check it out for yourselves. And if you want to add some of it to your Christmas list, just copy the link and send it to Santa. This one says, how did you feel about being Miss America? So if you don't know, I was crowned Miss World America in 2019. It's been about a year now since I traveled to Miss World. I think 1 year ago today, I actually landed in London to spend a month living in London, living out my dream of competing for Miss World. But the whole year was a really, really great experience. It was such an honor to be able to represent the United States. There are not many people out there who can say that they've been able to do that, and I am one of the very few that's had that honor, so it was awesome. Of course, my year did kind of get cut a little bit short, was a little bit weird for the second half of it with COVID, but I know that everybody had to make sacrifices, and that just happened to be mine, so I'm okay with it, and I still had an amazing year. It was so fun. What is your favorite Disney movie? This is a toughie. If we're talking straight up Disney, like no Pixar, I have to say that it's probably The Little Mermaid. I love Ariel. I love all of the music in that movie. I think it's just such a cute, colorful little tale. No pun intended, hey. But if we're talking like Disney Pixar, I think Up is my favorite Disney Pixar movie. I also love Coco. I love so many of them, so that's a really hard one for me. Do you miss your friends in LA? Yeah. Yes, I definitely miss my friends from Los Angeles. Who is your favorite superhero? Mine is Wonder Woman. This is from the Pop Girl. Hey, the Pop Girl. Okay, my favorite superhero is... It's kind of hard. I really like Iron Man and I really like Spider-Man, specifically Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Who doesn't love him? What a cutie. So I would say toss up between Iron Man and Spider-Man. Who's your guys' favorite superhero? There's a lot to choose from. Let me know. What is your favorite color? I think I addressed this one in the last video, but I absolutely love the color pink. I'm such a girly girl. Love pink, wear it all the time. Love pink lipstick, pink clothes, pink life. What's your favorite season? Favorite season, definitely summer. I still think that Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, but if we're talking about seasons, like based on weather and all of that stuff, I love summer. I love being hot and toasty and just being able to go to the beach and hang out outside and do all that fun stuff. So definitely summer, hands down. Favorite food? Chocolate cake, specifically with chocolate frosting, and then I love Mexican food. Every time we go to a Mexican restaurant, pretty much I get the enchiladas or tamales. So I'll say for food, enchiladas, and if we're talking like anything, dessert, whatever, chocolate cake with chocolate frosting. How old are you? I am 24 years old. My birthday is on February 1st, so in a few months I will be 25, which seems so old. Oh my gosh, that seems so old. And I actually remember saying this in my last Q&A where I was like, I just turned 24 last month and that seems so old. And now we're like 8 months down the road and I'm almost 25 and I don't really like that. As long as I've got the heart of a 5-year-old, it's all good. What is your favorite DCOM? Ooh, that's such a good one. DCOMs are like Disney Channel original movies, the ones that only play on Disney Channel, so like High School Musical and Don't Look Under the Bed and Halloween Town, all of those. Oh, that's such a difficult choice. If I had to choose, it would either be High School Musical or the Cheetah Girls. And there's so many other ones that like weren't as popular, but I also loved, like Quinced, I think it's called, where she has like the 6 baby siblings. And I loved the one where the like 13th year, is that what it's called? Where he like turns into a merman? I don't know. There are so many good ones. So honestly, I love all of them. And if you guys have never seen My Sister from Planet Weird, you need to look it up right now. That is the strangest DCOM ever. You need to look it up and watch it. It's very strange. And like a girl pops out of a bubble. I don't even know. You probably think I'm crazy. But look up My Sister from Planet Weird if you want like a strange throwback DCOM to watch. Okay, this one says, what made you want to start a vlogging channel? Really good question. What really made me want to start a vlogging channel was watching other vloggers that I absolutely love. A couple of the other channels that I watch are Kristen Johns, Allison Bickerstaff. I watched some Whitney Simmons also. So they were all like really big inspirations in me starting my own vlogging channel. And I wanted to bring fun and happiness to other people like they bring to me. So shout out to those channels. Love your videos, so good. Maybe I'll get there someday. This one says, I would love to know your plans for Nashville. For me personally, we definitely want to grow our business, The Magic Factory in Los Angeles. It's really hard to expand a business without a lot of money just because the space that you need to do so is so cost intensive in LA and in California in general. So we definitely want to expand our business and build a shop or a bigger workspace as part of our home. So that's one thing that's really exciting. But my big draw to Nashville is the entertainment industry there. I really want to sing country and worship music. So I'm going to be focusing a lot on that in Nashville. They also have a lot of live performance. So that's definitely something that I want to check out while we're there too. And after I hosted the Miss World America competition, I just enjoyed hosting so much and felt like it was just kind of a natural, fun thing that I really liked doing. So if I ever got the opportunity to do any hosting in Nashville for any of their events, I would love to look into that too. So I think I'm gonna do a few more that are not totally TV based, and then we'll jump on over to the plethora of totally TV questions that I have, and I'll answer several of those too. Have you ever been in a pageant before? Yes, I was Miss World America, like I mentioned before, so there's the answer to that one. And then I got asked, what is the most embarrassing pageant story that I have? So when I was in high school, me and one of my friends would speak in these like silly Russian accents all the time, and this was like the first pageant that I ever competed in. And on the resume that you had to fill out, you had to put like fun facts about yourself or strange talents So for one of my strange talents, I put that I could speak in a baby Russian accent, thinking that they would like ignore it and not say anything about it. But then in the interview, they were like, okay, let's see it. So my first pageant, my first interview, I had to answer a question in a Russian accent. Very embarrassing. Don't do that to yourself. Not a good time. What is your dream dress? And I have to say that my dream dress is the dress that I ordered for our wedding. I'm so excited. It should be done in like February or March. Can't tell you guys any details because it's got to be a surprise, and sometimes Colton watches my vlogs, so can't give you guys any spoilers on the dress, but you will see it eventually, and it's my dream dress. That one's it. I've worn a lot of dresses in my life, but I think this one's gonna top them all. Oh, here's a good one. So if you guys didn't know this, growing up I was a dancer. I danced literally my entire life, from the time I was in like first grade to the time I graduated high school, and then I actually ended up teaching dance for a few years at my studio before we moved to LA. Still love to dance, but my friend Katie asked, what is the worst dance costume you've ever had to wear? I think it was like the second or third year I was in dance, and they were like these orange holographic dance costumes. They had like a skirt with it and capris with it, so we could like change out the bottoms, but it was this nasty bright orange color with like this holographic design on them, and they were not cute or flattering on anyone. They were really bad. Okay, let's jump into all of these Totally TV questions. I'm not gonna be able to answer them all because I'm telling you, I got bombarded with Totally TV questions, but I will answer a bunch of them. The first one is from Laura Hall, y'all. Hi, Laura, I miss you. She asked, what was my favorite Totally TV song that I sang on? I think it was Chemistry from Pop Music High. I know that most of you guys know me from the Super Pops and the Rap Pops, but I was actually in a Pop Music High first as Summer, and Chemistry is the song that I sang with Liam. It's one of the first songs that I ever recorded. I think it's so catchy and so fun. So if you haven't seen that episode yet, go check it out because it's my favorite. Who is your favorite Rap Pop and Super Pop other than myself? That's an impossible choice. Really, it is impossible because I love them all. But let me tell you this, if I could be any other color of Rap Pop or Super Pop, I would be pink. I love pink. So when we're talking about Super Pop colors, I'll say that my favorites are Cosmic Pop and Coral Pop because they both got to be pink and I love pink. Oh, here is the question that I got 300,000 times. So many of you have asked me, did you leave Totally TV? Are you gone from Totally TV forever? Why did you leave Totally TV? Somebody said, are you pregnant? Is that why you left Totally TV? No, I'm not, to clear the air on that. I did leave Totally TV, not because I didn't love it there, but because we are moving to Nashville and just had different opportunities there. But I definitely miss working there and miss all of my friends, and I love it that so many of you guys still tag me in your Totally TV fan art and fan posts, and you follow along with me here. So I did, unfortunately, leave Totally TV. If I ever get the chance to go back and do like a guest star episode when I'm back in Los Angeles, I would definitely do that. You probably won't see me on any episodes for a while, but there's so many other awesome Super Pops and Rap Pops that you guys can keep up with on that channel, so be sure to give them your love too. Now that we've cleared the air on that, let me answer some of these others. Which of your characters do you like to play best? Halo Pop, Harmony, Hobby, Siphony, Summer. My favorite character to play has to be the OG bungler, Siphony. She's my girl. I didn't get to play her for a while, and it was really sad, and then when she came back, I was like, wow, I forgot how much I loved to be Siphony. But obviously, being a hero and getting to be Halo Pop was awesome too. If I had to choose just one, I gotta say it would probably be Siphony. Gotta love those bunglers. Fashion Corner 474 says, tell me about your journey on Totally TV. I love you, and can I have a shout out? Yes, shout out to you. Thanks for following along. I love you back. So yeah, I kind of just went over this a little bit, but my journey on Totally TV was a little over a year ago now. I auditioned for Pop Music High and got cast in the role as Summer, and we started filming that. I loved being on that show. If you guys aren't familiar with it, like I said, I know a lot of you are more Super Pops fans, but it was like a high schooler series, and we would sing songs and do little dances with each episode. That was really fun. And then I went to Miss World and couldn't film any episodes for that for about a month. So when I came back, we kind of started straying away from Pop Music High, and I started playing Symphony as a bungler on the Super Pops, which was so fun. And then Symphony turned into Hoppy, and I played both of them for a little bit, but then Hoppy sucked up Symphony's soul, so then I was only playing Hoppy. And then of course they split again, and then Hoppy became good and became Harmony. It's just like the craziest story ever. And then Harmony, of course, became Halo Pop. Speaking of that, I got asked quite a few times, are you starting the Country Pops? Who are the Country Pops? When will we see the Country Pops? That is kind of an idea that they're playing around with. I don't know if that will ever fully come to fruition. I can't speak to that. Hopefully someday there are Country Pops, and hopefully I get to find them when I'm in the country music capital of Nashville. Who knows? Do you miss being on Totally TV? Yes, definitely I do, and most of all, I miss all my friends that worked there. They were so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more. What is your favorite thing about working at Totally TV? And that has to be that I got to record new songs almost every week. Spoiler, we learn the songs like right before we record them, so it was a good challenge to have to learn music super fast and then just jump in the recording booth and knock it out. And then what was always really fun was hearing the finished mix of the song for the first time when we were recording the music videos and that kind of stuff. What is your favorite memory from Totally TV? And I have a lot of great memories, of course, but I'm gonna have to say the day that I met my other rap pop girls. Valentina and I had actually worked on Pop Music High together, like I had talked about. That was the first series I was on, and Valentina was on that as well. So we knew each other before and we're friends, but we did not know that we were gonna be working on the same show. So that was a fun little surprise. And then I also got to meet Danielle and Tamani that day, and they are both amazing and lovely and just so fun and cute. So meeting both of them and finding out that I was working with those three as the new Rap Pop squad was probably one of my top favorite memories working there. Lots of fun. Okay friends, I don't want to talk to you guys for like 2 hours because that's so boring, so I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you guys for all submitting your questions. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to do so. It's at Emmy Rose Cavalier. That's where I post all of my like Q&A boxes and areas where you guys can request fun videos that you want to see. And I do have a little surprise / announcement. So in a couple weeks, I'm going to start posting twice a week. I'm really excited. I'm gonna do a vlog, but then I also am going to start recording songs and putting up little music videos for you guys. So in the comments below right now, I want you guys to tell me what songs you want to hear me sing. I want to sing some Disney. I want to sing some country. I want to sing some worship music. I maybe even want to sing some Christmas songs since it's Christmas time. So comment below what songs you would like to hear from me. I'm really excited to start cranking out some more music now that I have some time and some space to do it here in our new house. So make sure you let me know what you want to hear, and I am excited to show you guys the first video. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. So much fun hanging out with you as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.